Okay, good day. So today what I would like to do is discuss or do a tutorial using Amazon Studios, especially the Amazon Story Builder. Now, what is Amazon Story Builder is basically a tool, a digital tool that we can use to replace note cards uh, s- in anything that we do in terms of, especially if you're writing a script for any story that you want. What normally what before what we would have used would have been note cards, but now you can do it digitally using Amazon Story Builder. So to start off, that's really the reason why you'd want to use this. Okay, so we have to be very clear as to what the purpose is of this um, application or program. So to start off, you need to have an Amazon account. That's what we need to have, and I already have one. So what I would like to do is just click on sign in. And what you have here is that you'll have this information. It just so happens that I already have this since I already have an Amazon account. So all I need to do is sign in using a secure server. If it's brand new, if you're a brand new user, then you obviously have to make yourself a new user account. Okay, so I'm gonna go log in because I'm already there. And this is what we have right here. If you want to start and we need to start, what we'd like to do is go ahead and start with our new corkboard. Okay, that means that we're going to make our new storyline. Okay, so when I click there, you have the ability to create your own project. So in here, I could edit this as a Paul project or whatever it is that I want. I could say uh, week 2 script video number 1. I could make this as my first project, and I could make any title I want. I could say act 1, and we can talk about what the story is and give a little background, and there it is. When you click my corkboard, this is what you have now. Now, first let's talk about how to add a note card. Okay, I can add a card just by clicking on here. I can make my own title. You know, NC number 2, meaning for note card, and I can make a note description, whatever. Now, for this, we can type whatever it is that you want right here. Now you can add another one. Now notice it's just that. I can add another note card number 3, and then notice that it's a pretty small location area right here. What you can do is once you have this is you can actually just double click on this and it actually makes this big screen. Now you can clearly see what you have right here. I can go to the left to start with whatever it is that I need to tag. Now you can add a tag hashtag on it. What this does is it actually allows you to search for something quicker later on. So you can basically put a little, so to speak, it's kind of like a bookmark. Okay, that's the old bookmark way, is hashtag. Now, once you have this, and notice that you can put as much as you want, and you can definitely add an image in here if you want to. I can go and add an image of whatever it is that I want. Like for example, I want to just add that. Uh, so, like for example, I can do this. I can go. Uh, that's an example right there. That's it, and then you click done, and there it is, the image that you can see when you watch it, when you look at this. Why would you want to add the image? Maybe because if you want to remind yourself of what needs to be put together with this note card. It's just a better, digitally it's just much better as opposed to having old school note card. Now, after this, so once you're adding here, and if you want to add another one, you can just click here, and it adds on to that. Let's say, for example, you don't like this anymore. You want to go back to the smaller version of it. So what would you like to do is you can go ahead and click home. So now you're back to this smaller screen. Let's say, for example, I don't like note card number 3. All I have to do is drag it to this delete right here, and it's going to ask me, yes, I'm going to delete it, and there it is. Add group. What this does basically is add another act or another part of your script. If I add group there, I can name it Act 2, and there it is. Now it's there, and I can add a card here again. So let's say note card number 4, and then do exactly the same thing. I can add note card number 5, so on and so forth. that is our pretty much the basic corkboard that we have. Now, what is an open drawer? What this does is it allows you, if let's say for example, I really like this note card number 2, but I'm not going to use it in Act 1. I might use it later on. So what I'm going to end up, I could do is I could actually bring this over here, and this becomes my repository. So this is like my, where I hide my stuff. And so now if I wanna add it here, then I can just go drag it in wherever it is that I feel it is necessary. I have templates in here that I can choose from. Okay, and that's really how you, this is really how you use Amazon's storyboard. Now, why use this as opposed to other things? Well, this has an advantage. Number one, this is free. Number two, it is very, very easy, and I can be in another country or another state or another computer, and I can log in using my account, and I can go do this again. I can access it. Now, I can actually also share this with other people. Like I can invite somebody to do it. If, as long as they have an Amazon account, they can actually go ahead and edit this video and edit this screen, edit my project. Okay, and of course, the tags you have, I didn't tag anything in here, so that's where that is. And when you're managing something, here's what I like about this. When you manage it, let's say for example you want to view everything all at once, and if you just click on print friendly and look at this, it shows you everything that we have, Act 1, Act 2, and so on and so forth, all in one line. And you can just copy this and paste it as a hyperlink, and anybody that you want to show this to can easily access it. So I can go back home again, and this is it. So pretty much this is what Amazon Story Builder is. It's just a very quick way of making sure that you are scripting what your project is, and it makes everything much easier. Again, this is it. If you have any other questions, please let me know, and that's about it. And again, this is what we call Amazon Story Builder, and this is a free app for anybody that's willing to use it. Thank you.